What up, donkeys? JackAce here with JackAce.com, and today we're going to do another roulette system. This one is an original system. This one is submitted by Discord user aakkirock, and this system is called Are You Gonna Deny That? It's a fairly large system. It has a $100 average bet, and you buy in for $1,000. He suggests you walk away if you hit 500, and let's go ahead and take a look at the system right now. So with this system, you bet $15 on the 0-0-0 split. You bet $5 on the 9 bets surrounding the 17, as well as $10 on the street containing the 17. And you bet $30 on an uncovered street. We're gonna bet the 22, 23, 24 street. And let's go ahead and spin. So that's a whack. I have a starting balance of $2.25 million, and we're gonna just pretend that we only have $1,000. That's 10 bullets. So I'm gonna go ahead and rebet and respin. We just got whacked. The expected loss per spin on this system is $5.26 on a 0-0 wheel, and it is $2.70 on a single 0 wheel. That was another whack. So we're gonna go ahead and rebet and respin. You have a couple of jackpot numbers here. 34, that's a whack. So for this system, if you hit the street, you're gonna win $260. If you hit the bingo, if you hit the jackpot number, the 17, you're gonna win $740. If you hit the 14 or 20, you're gonna win $80. The 16 and the 18 pay $200. And 0-0 here are $170 wins. If you hit one of the 4 corners surrounding the 17, you're gonna lose $55, and everything else is a $100 whack. Let's go ahead and rebet and respin.
No more bets.
Not doing great with this system. We're already down 400, 4 whacks.
Bets.
$22, that's a hit. So that's a $260 win. Go ahead, rebet and respin.
Bets.
And we'll take a look at this in my simulator a little bit later on. 27, that's a whack.
No more bets.
I've been doing a little bit of work on my simulator, but not as much as I would have liked to. I've just been out of the country and on several trips in the last couple of weeks, so haven't had a lot of time to work on it. That was another whack. Let's go ahead and rebet, respin. We want to hit that middle dozen, really. It's another whack. Not doing great.
No more bets.
We just can't hit that dozen.
No more bets.
Rebet, respin. Another whack. If you want to submit a system that I can review, you can go to my Discord and join, and there is a channel for submitting roulette systems. I'm trying to get to the ones that are more interesting, ones that are very well defined. So just be very detailed in describing your system.
No more bets.
We're running out of money here. Another whack.
No more bets.
Down to the last, like, 2 bullets. Okay, there we go. Although that's another mini loss. So we still have 2 bullets.
No more bets.
Let's see if we can get it going here. 14. So that's a small win, $80 win. And let's try this maybe 2 more spins, and then we'll jump into the simulator.
No more bets.
$23, that's a good one, $260. If you want to see more roulette systems, you can go to my website, JackAce.com. There I have a catalog of over 300 roulette systems with spin-by-spin results as spun by the CEG Dealer School. I also have a tool called the Roulette Bet Analyzer where you can enter your roulette bets. It'll show you how much you're going to win on every result, what your expected loss is per spin, what your expected comp value is per spin, and how much coverage of the wheel that you have. Let's go ahead and rebet, respin.
No more bets.
So that's whack. So we're actually down $555. Let's take a look at this in the simulator. JackAce here, going to simulate Are You Going to Deny That? Here's a quick simulation, just one trial. Here we failed. We had very close call. We were up 1440, but just continued to decline from there to the point where we couldn't make a bet. This system requires $100 for every spin, so when we got down to $45, we couldn't make the $100 bet. So let's try this with 5,000 trials and see how it works on a 00 wheel. I'm going to have to change the system a little bit when we do the single 0 wheel because this system requires a bet on the 0-00 split. Here we're trying to achieve the goal of 50% as designed by the system author. So over 5,000 trials, we were successful 52.4% of the time. And it took us an average of 21.4 spins per trial. What does this look like for 000? So with 000, we were only successful 47.7% of the time, and we averaged 20.5 spins per trial. What does this look like if we want to increase our bankroll by 25%? So now we are successful 63.8% of the time, and we only required 14.2 spins per trial. And let's try this again for 000. So here we are successful 60.7% of the time, and we also had 14.2 spins per trial. And what does it take to double our bankroll? So we were only successful 34.7% of the time. We actually lost a little bit more than we would expect. We would expect to lose 5.26%. We actually lost 6.17%. And let's take a look at 000. So here we were only successful 32.1% of the time, and it took us 35 spins per trial. So now I'm going to run this simulator with a single 0 wheel. I had to change the bet to a straight up bet on the 0, a $15 straight up bet on the 0, because there's obviously no 00 on a single 0 wheel. So let's do a simulation of 50,000 trials. This is with the 50% goal. So here we were successful 54.8% of the time, and it took us 18.8 spins per trial. What about just a 25% increase in bankroll? So now we were successful 66% of the time, taking 12.5 spins per trial on average. And what does it take to double our bankroll? So now we were successful 40.7% of the time, averaging 32.2 spins per trial. That's actually a very good success rate. It's the variance in the payout that really helps this system, with the max payout being, what, $740? That really works in this system's favor. So that's it for the system. What do you think of this system? I like this system as a flat betting system. There's no martingaling, there's no pressing when you win. But as far as flat bet systems go, it's a pretty good one. It has some opportunities for some good jackpots. I was playing around with this system a little bit earlier. I did hit the 17 for that $740 jackpot. So overall, I think I'd give the system a B. I really like it as a flat betting system. But what do you think of the system? How would you change the system? Would you add some martingale to it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, remember to like and subscribe. Always gamble responsibly. Never play 000 roulette. And peace out, donkeys.